Hello, addicted to randomization tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play some more Final Fantasy Rando with me, Blue Ankylo. Today we're going to run with a, well, for me, more normal seed. We've had a few runs in a row with kind of crazy challenges, solo challenges, challenge seeds, all that kind of stuff. For today, though, we're going back to a relatively calm one. Still having some crazy stuff, though. Spellcrafter with mixed spell books, which means black and white spells are shuffled between their own books. So we could get a white mage with nuke or a black mage with life. We've got item magic shuffled, shops are sort of upgraded. We've got fairly standard shuffling. We did unleash Wormech to keep things fair. We've buffed up the pirates and just generally made some things more difficult. No enemizer. We've got almost all the incentive locations checked except Marsh Locked because no one likes Marsh Locked. And there's not a lot of incentive loot, so 2 checks are actually garbage. But most checks will have either an incentive item or you know, equipable item. Let's see, what do we change here? Not much other than normal. We have alternate boss at the end. I'll forget about that. Shuffled our towns. Extended open progression with all the early items. Procedural waterfall. All the fun map edits. Let's see. Enemy scaling. So enemy stats are relatively wide range. 50 to 250. Mystery shard. See, every time you say anything on Twitch or YouTube, someone immediately goes, I like the other way of that. Everyone, no one likes it except me. The main one here, though, is boss stats are 150 to 300, which means bosses will be more difficult, which means, you know, fun endgame stuff. Relatively vanilla XP and encounter rates for the randomizer. Blursid weapons and armors because it's the best flag ever. Forced party, which could result in empty slots at the beginning, but then tavern recruitment to refill them as we find towns, which are shuffled, of course. And then Blursid classes to make them a little bit more interesting. And all the regular bugs and balances fixes. And that is that. So that is your flag set for the day. Let us begin the seed. And I don't like that super red, so let's switch it to something else. I do kind of like blue. I mean, it's in the name of the game. New game. So, we have started with 1 fighter, 2 black mages, and an empty slot. So let me add that to the tracker. We're going to name all 3, because eventually we'll find someone to take that empty slot. Or we'll name all 4, that is to say. So, let me pull some names out of chat. I think Guy was asking for a slot last time in the last one, so we can have a Guy. Whether he's awesome or not, time will tell. We got Drow hanging out. We can definitely put one in for him. We'll go something like this. That might work. We've got None, which will be someone eventually. We could put mystery shards in here. It's a lot of letters. Why don't we go, like, something like that so I can mostly remember. Mystery shards. Just shards. We'll see. That might work. And then maybe one more from the YouTube side. You're also Huzzlefudge? Oh, wait. The classic Huzzlefudge? Hold on. We've had Huzzlefudge before. We can go Huzz. Sure. That's more iconic. Long-time viewers might remember Huzzlefudge. Alright. And then, let's see, any other good names from chat? We had Joe last time. I think we'll bring, we're not gonna take silly names. We're gonna take actual people from chat so we can watch them live or die. Let's give this one to I think we had Jim last time. I've lost track of who's gone and who's not. We'll just go Matt. It's fine. We do a lot of these runs. It's hard to keep track of who's gone recently or not. Sorry, I missed you, chicken, just in time. I'll try to remember next time. Got to be quicker on the draw when I'm thinking of names. But yeah. All right, let's give this one a go for now. And we'll do this one later. The Commander. It's been a while. I haven't seen the Commander in chat for one of these live streams in a while. Alright, and go. And we start our timer. And we're playing. Oh yeah. So, first thing I like to do is check our malices. So, our guy, our awesome guy, cannot wear bracelets. He has the bonus of Vorpal, some extra HP, agility, and vitality. But his HP will actually grow at the rate of a black mage, which is, well, at level 1, no big deal, but he will not get knight HP. He will have low HP by the end game. That's a bit rough. Our black mages, however, will get a nice bonus to agility, vitality. They can use red mage armor, which is pretty good. Honestly, not bad. The lack of ribbon hurts. We definitely don't want 2 ribbonless mages, I would say. And technically, that's 3 characters with black mage HP growth. So, although we have good starting HP, it will not stay very good for long term. But we have access to a white mage. So for now, let's bring... wait, who was it? In the 3rd slot? Yeah, 3rd slot. We shall hire Huzzle, Fudge, back in, and bam, we rack up to 4 immediately. I mean, that's kind of the joke. I let them give me a nun class, but really... it doesn't generally last beyond going into Carnaria. So, let's check out our magic. Double black means... Is it really black, though? Because black mages learn fog. Sadly, they do not learn a lot of damage sweepers. Fog 8, Fast 7 are incredibly good. Don't get me wrong. Let's not talk about that. Huzzle, on the other hand, gets not a lot of sweepers. Okay. Well, let's pick up Harm 8. That's a huge amount of damage to undead groups. And nothing else there matters. And then on the black side, we've got... Dang. I'm just gonna... We're gonna start with Ice 3. It'll be an AoE sweeper. It's just a little bit... It's one of the weaker ones. This is like Fire 2 quality, just Ice Element. But that's pretty good for early game. Oh yeah, we'll check the White Mage status in a second here. For gear, we've got... Not much. I mean, the gold bracelet's fine. Ice armor's garbage. And then for weapons... Bad rapier... Not a lot of good weapons on sale in Carnaria either. So, White Mage, what do we got? Not a lot of vitality or luck. So, Katana, another Katana White Mage. Well, that's great. So, that's cool. Fighter Strength, Thief, Luck, Growth. Those are growth specifically. That'll be a really punchy White Mage. With a little bit low hit rate. Now, or a little bit low vitality, so HP a little bit lower than normal, but 10% hit rate to start will help out. But hit rate growth on a White Mage is pretty slow. So I wouldn't expect quite Knight level damage, or Fighter level damage, but interesting. Cheap heal potions, no save items. Alright, so we've got, I'd say, enough strength to go kill Garland. Okay, the imps have Ice 3. That's a good joke. Alright, that's a much better run on the second one. So what we can do is hard save, hard reset, and then use a... Oops. And then use a quick encounter, soft reset, and we should get good runs in the future like that. Anytime I want to dodge an encounter. Okay, hopefully 2 Ice 3s is enough. Or we have a problem. Okay, we got level 2 right away. Uh-oh. The spiders are out to get us 1 tile away from Princess. Okay, luckily this is not us. Are you kidding me? Alright, you know what? You guys get to die for that. I know it was a preemptive strike. We could have just ran, but... That was 2 encounters in 2 steps. So our encounter table is real fun. Okay, but that gave us all the way to level 4, so I'll take that. Alright, so let's revive the White Mage while I'm looking at things. Wow, that just lets us go wherever we want. Here's a ship and here's a canal. Have fun. Don't spend it all in one place. Okay, we got 1,100 bucks. We could buy some more garbage magic, but for now... Well, I say garbage magic. We have access to Fog 8 and Fast 7. Those are both really good. We just don't need them much right now. That's a later game kind of spell. So the black mages have a lot of HP, I see. What is going on with that? Just plus 15 vitalities. That's a lot. And plus 40 starting HP. Oh, I have to remember, they can use red mage armor, so they can use chainmail if we ever find any. Okay, so Provoke is Melmond. Stinkiest of towns. Bad glove, bad helmet, bad shield. Bunch of opal stuff that doesn't matter. Armor's been pretty bad so far. No. Please no? Okay, good job knowing that one. Weapons are looking pretty bad so far. Hand axe plus 7 is as good as we're gonna get for the moment for Guy. Awesome Guy is now more awesome. 41 damage is lots, that's fine. Level 5 magic for later. We've got white magic ruse and cure 5, which is one of the better cures. And then we've got black magic, time 7, which is a high level sweeper. And that's about it. Okay, that town was not a huge hit. Melmond as usual. Not really the one you're looking for early game. We'll try to sail back to Corneria. I don't have any... what I was hoping for was an item shop where I could buy some tents. We did not find that. Oh yeah, Zozo Melmond is a great flag. I love that. So, save up. And down to the Elfland entrance. Now, we have access to most of the towns already, thanks to canal and ship. So, we'll find our towns, don't worry. Run! Yep, remember? Wormech? Okay, so Provoca just went on a little vacation down south to Elfland. Oh wait, I buffed them! We're probably dead. I forgot. Yeah, we're probably dead. I don't think ice is gonna sweep them. I forgot an important point about the Provoca pirates. Yeah, we'll deal with them a little bit later. Usually one ice would wipe them out, but nice! This is a great seed. I love it. Who wants to be done in 2 hours? Psh, not me. Alright, let's try this again. Let's go shopping. There's Wormechs on the high seas. Also, we can get another black mage if you want another black mage. Level 2 white magic is pretty poor. Nothing wrong with a high level heal spell, but overall not amazing. Bomb 4 will be, I think, non-elemental, but I don't know if it's single target or multi-target. Rock is probably single target. AVX is garbage. Temper is good later on. I'll test out Bomb. I don't know exactly how that works. It's one of the new spells that I'm not totally familiar with. Ooh, good silver swords, though. Okay. Well, we've got something for fighters and red mages now. That's a top-tier sword for purchase. It's not very expensive either, only 1,200. And then armor shop, not that we have much money. Iron armor +7, also very good for the fighter. So we have a good starting set of fighter gear with a little bit of money. And there's the herb right beside right beside Elf Castle, but you know, it's gonna be a while to get 20k. Well, we don't even have a red mage, so it's gonna be a little while on that one. Okay, well, I just want to test out this spell before I forget. Oh, cabins, yeah, good call. I want to see if we can make a little bit of money here quick with magic. Because I'd like to buy, like, the armor for Guy. And I want to see Bomb. Is it any good? Bomb 4. So, maybe Fire 2, Ice 2 kind of quality. Similar to Ice 3 level. It might be non-elemental, which generally means... if a spell is non-elemental in the Spellcrafter, it tends to do less damage. Because, you know, non-elemental is like a big buff. So Ice 3 might be about the same power as Bomb 4, just nothing resists it kind of thing. But of course, that also means nothing is weak to it either. Here we are grinding on some Gerwolves. Hey! Punch that one down. And we are level 5. Alright. How much money did that make me? 1,800. At least enough for the armor. Maybe enough for the silver sword. Not like it's... not the end of the world. But I do want to buy Bomb 4 for my other black mage. And then some armor for my front row. So Iron +7 is a huge buff. Suddenly we got 38 absorb. That's almost Fire Armor tier, right? Maybe Fire Armor tier exactly? Maybe even better. I think Fire Armor is like 34. Definitely nothing wrong with that anyway. Temper 6 will be good. Oh, we're gonna be... yeah, I wonder if I could sell my hand axe. That's not quite enough. Okay, we're gonna buy that silver sword. Red can definitely not use steel armor, only fighter. The best armor for a red mage is chain armor, and then silver armor, and then silver bracelet, and all the rest of the bracelets. Only chain armor and silver armor are outside of normal mage gear. One more fight. One more fight. One more. This one's probably less worth it. It's probably better to just keep moving forward at this point, but... it's a silver sword +9. You can't blame me, right? You were napping? Well, hopefully you had an enjoyable nap. It was fun. It went pretty quick, except I had a couple rough... Chaos managed to nuke everybody, which set us back a little bit, but... it was a good scene. What was the prefix GR supposed to mean? I believe it's green for green giant, and then gray for gray wolves. I'm pretty sure it just depends on what you're fighting. So, 53, 67, one more level up, we'll be swinging an extra... or no, 64, we're already swinging an extra time. So, we're swinging 3 shots for a lot of damage, that's pretty solid. Now, while we're here, let's just have a look, but I don't think we'll be killing the pirates just yet. I guess if I had that Fog 8 spell, that might be enough. I could go back to Corneria and pick that up. With good turn order, we could get enough absorb early on that we'd probably tank it. But clearly not like this. I should just come back some other time. Okay. So some crazy black magic. Saber's cool and all, but not really for a black mage. Oh wait, didn't we? Someone can learn... I thought someone could learn one of the alternate... Oh, it's... Fighter has black mage HP. Sometimes you get a benefit to like learn a different type of spellcaster. Spell magic. Yeah, level 1 white's pretty bad. Okay. You know, the thing I was supposed to buy... The whole reason, other than just getting a little bit of armor, I was supposed to be buying cabins down here. That was, like, one of the main reasons I did this. So we're doing a lot of back and forth this seed. We're not speedrunning anymore. I got one pseudo speedrun in me every live stream, every night. And then the second one is just me goofing off. Alright, let's try this again with Fog. I actually think Fog 8 would do it. We just need to get it off quick enough. Maybe 2 casts of Fog and then we'll be invincible. Even just the 1 cast, look at that. Pretty good. Except they get so many crits. So we needed... I think if the white mage survived, then we could heal 3 after getting Fog, and we'd probably be okay. We still might be okay. Boy, that does not do as much damage as I was hoping. It just comes down to pirate crits at this point. If we can survive a couple turns, the AoE will certainly win, but... No healing, right? Yeah, definitely go bomb. Music is great, yep. Secret of Mana remixes, love them. Come on, guys. Kill some pirates, please. Awesome Guy can't take this forever. Wow. Not a single one down to the AoE yet. And that was 4 casts of bomb? These guys really do get buffed up pretty serious. There we go. They're starting to fall. It's close, but I think we got this. Oof. That would have killed Jarrell, probably. Alright, last one. Couple spell charges left. Alright, Huzzlepudge did not survive, but everyone else gets the win. We get a ruby, alright. That is 2 incentive checks, though. Don't feel too bad about getting that. That does not look like a ruby. Okay, and before I forget, buy some cabins, you fool, you fool. Okay. Once we save up 20k, we'll come back for the herb. To revive Huzzle. Alright. A little bit behind in levels, but we'll make it work. There was no other level 2 white, right? Hold 6, heal 6. Heal 6 will be good. If you had survived that first round, healing would have made that fight a lot safer. Because we would have been able to heal up basically to full. Alright, so where are we going? I guess, let's... we could go to Matoya or Dwarves for a couple chests, but for now let's head to Melmond and then to Titan and Sarda, because that's a bunch of incentive checks. One in the Trove, one at Sarda, plus a couple chests on the way. And I can try to save Matoya and the Dwarf chests for when we have actual items to turn in. Also, hey look! Another lovely town with goodies. Okay. Flame Sword garbage, Cat Claw really bad. Every weapon is negative practically. We got a silver +9, that's as good as you're gonna get this seed. Black Magic. Well, another weak status, or weak damage spell. And then Wall 8 is pretty good. I'm gonna spend a bit of money here. Wait, Black Mages can't learn... Well, once they get promoted, I guess, we can learn Wall, but not yet. And then Huzzle gets the Crack? Careful what you do with that Crack 8. But Pan is just a status cure. A-Rub prevents Death Element. APS is like anti-poison element. So none of those other ones are very important. I could check, you know, the recruitment. You could get a Thief. Very bad Opal. Gee whiz. The armor is not great. At least we got one good piece of armor. So there's no more key items for sale. Cabins are cheaper than tents. I love that. I have not bought any pure potions yet, so I want to buy a few to prevent screaming in the future. Was that Quake? Crack will be instant death earth elemental like Quake, except high level. So kind of like the same percent to hit as like Zap, just different element. Well, Warp is good. One Warp caster for now, so I save my money. And another with exit, sure. So far, though, the early level spells have been pretty weak. That's level 1 through 4, and there's not much great. Like, Fog and Fast, that's as good as we got. And we do have Warp and Exit, I guess. Hold on just a second. I want to make sure I'm still in my playlist and we're not off in the copyrighted zone. We've got 8 songs left before we leave into the copyright zone. Okay, good run. This is going to be 2 encounters in 2 steps, right? It's just like at the beginning of Topher. Or not. Okay, let's go pick up a couple goodies. He's like the first chest of the game. That's the Thor's Hammer. It's garbage. That's like the Power Glove, and it's garbage. But the crystal is good, because now we can go back to Matoya and get the chest there at the same time. Alright, and off to Sarda. Hopefully we don't die to Wormech. We die to Wormech. If we had a death counter, every time we run into Wormech, we get lightning aided. Lightning 8 is going to hit really hard with no ribbons. Alright, now we got a reason to go to the dwarves. No, this is started. Okay. Careful! Trying to blow yourself up in chat. I should make a button for chat that just crashes the bot or bans you. Lobotomy Corp remembers. Well, we have to fight this one no matter what. I was gonna say, this one's probably worth the XP anyway. Let's show off gas with some bombs. A bunch of low damage sweepers. Bomb is like 30 power. That's pretty weak. It's like fire 2. Gas is not much stronger, I don't think. But I mean, we got a fair number of spells at least. Hard to take advantage of like poison elements. I suppose I should test out that crack spell too. Land-based enemies should be fairly weak to earth though, so it should work. We need 20,000 gold, by the way. Don't forget, self. Okay, I'm gonna go Matoya first, because if Matoya gives me the adamant, I don't have to go back and forth like that. But we will do the dwarves soon. And earth magic does not work on sharks. Not that you should expect it to. Mad Ponies, Thor's Bane from the Solo Thief run. Okay, couple free checks. Garbage. Not necessary. Garbage. Glad we didn't come here any earlier. Ooh, the canoe is nice. Thanks, Matoya. Should have used a house or gone to the inn. I did not. So the canoe gives us most of the world, again, as usual. Ship plus canoe equals almost everywhere. Oh, hold on. Before we, it's probably going to save time. Faster to heal up our MP and then go to the TNT. Well, a ribbon is pretty good. It doesn't give us any real defense or anything. I guess we could test out that AVX hammer. I don't even really know what AVX does, so it's for science. We've blown up a path to the cube. Why is the white mage so low on HP? Oh, minus 10 vitality. I guess I could pick up warp for my second black mage. I wasn't planning on having two black mages, to be honest. I think once I could change one of the black mages to a thief. Like, the black magic has been pretty bad early on. So we could go red mage or thief or black belt once we find slots for them. For now, we're going to Crescent Lake. Oh, no, hold on. Well, yeah, we'll go to Crescent Lake. I don't want to spend any more money on their magic if we're just planning on class changing them. It'd be nice to see more spells, like level 5, level 6, before I commit too hard on that. Actually, we saw level 5, right? We've seen all the vanilla 1 through 5 towns. All that's left is Crescent Lake, Onrak, Gaia, Lefane. So they've all kind of grouped up together early game anyway. Oh, I have the canoe. Could have used the other entrance. Oh yeah, crack! I keep talking about it, never use it. It's a new seed tonic. This is a different run for sure than the last one. It also has tavern recruitment mode, so we never know what we're gonna find. Black magic has been kind of weak, so chances are we'll be re-rolling one of the black mages to something else. Alright, on rack. Not really any reason to go here. We could change a black mage to a black belt. Can't say I'm a huge fan of that at the moment. We'll have a quick sneak peek at later game spells that we'll never learn. Invis is all here, which kind of sucks. And life is also here for the Black Wizard. Alright. Not for the Black Mage. So we might want to keep one Black Mage around it for promotion. Oh, yeah, that was it. So no incentive item here, right? No Crescent Lake. Okay. Where do I want to go? I don't feel very strong. I think I want to sail to Vanilla Onrak, which has to be either Lefane, Crescent Lake, or Gaia. Two of those have weapon shops. And I'm really hoping to get some gear of some sort. Yeah, I think that's a decent plan. And we can go to the waterfall. We've got warp exit to get out of the waterfall quick. After that, maybe we'll have 20k. We can go back to the elf castle, buy the herb, wake the king up, get another incentive item. Maybe we'll get a floater. Maybe we'll get anything, something. Blue's favorite weapon in Might Magic 6. Boy, you had to be there for the club day. It was not the club. That is not even a trick question. That's an easy one. Lies. And that was only in the revisit. The original one, we didn't even get them at the club that you guys were so excited about. Alright, Ice 3 is just garbage. Crack! Okay, Crack 8 killed one enemy. Get hyped. Wasn't it in the magic rock chest outside of New Sorpagol? The first one we got this awesome bow, I'm pretty sure, and then the second one was just some dumb club. You take a screenshot of your club. Well, be careful where you share that. Some internet groups you might get on some short lists. 2 fog spells and 2 invis spells at level 7? What is this? Oh, all the life spells are high level, all the invis, all the fog is high level. It's not great. Well, we're gonna buy some armor for the mages. Copper plus 4 is almost the same as a silver bracelet default. We've got at least something now, which is what I was hoping for. Something. $13, yeah. Could be less, I guess. Could buy some large knives for the black mages, yeah. Oh yeah, I have to remember to try this. Can't equip it yet, but make sure I swing that. So we don't have the bottle or anything. This was not as good as I was hoping. Hopefully we can make it to the robot in the waterfall, though. We should probably try to get a level up. I wonder if because they have wings, they're immune to Earth Element. Also, I didn't actually go to the inn, which is a mistake. We'll go back for that. They're probably strong against poison because they have a stinger attack. Oof. Thing shows off. It's all good. I definitely understand people that can't always chat. We probably have... Oh, I haven't looked at the analytics in a while, but somewhere around 5 to 1 to 10 to 1 lurker to chatter ratio most of the nights. So just because chat looks quiet, I know there's still people around. That's why I try not to go too silent, because I know there's people quite often just watching away, never going anywhere near that chat. Can't let Robert get in there. This is why no one talks in chat, Robert. This is why no one talks in chat. Alright, we got everyone like 2 or 3 level ups from that fight. That was worth it. But now I have to actually go restore some spell charges. Maybe I should go buy some houses. How expensive do you think houses were? Like, I think I saw them for like 3,000, but I have no idea for sure. Well, they're not for sale, so we'll never know. Anyway, we got lots of heal items and save items. 3,000, is that what they actually were? Wow. Blue Ankylo either remembers well, or Chad is just trying to make him feel good. Yeah, I mean, in vanilla they're 3K, but with all the scaling, they should be something different. Frigator or for never. Come on, get out of here, guys. Okay, Frigator did not kill us. But he tried. Do I like the way the game does the magic? It's very much like Dungeons and Dragons. I like the fact that it's kind of unique and reminds me of old Dungeons and Dragons systems. I guess any Dungeons and Dragons system. I like the MP system as well, but I would say Dawn of Souls remake of FF1, where they switched the MP system, actually makes it too easy. Like, it makes Black Mages too overpowered. I think FF1 NES should have had some kind of spell scaling, so that your spell damage scaled based on your intelligence or something, or your level, or pick a stat. Because it starts out very strong when you first get Fire 2, Lightning 2, all that stuff. But by the end of the game, it's mostly useless. Especially given that in vanilla, Temper and Saber are bugged. Obviously, Nuke is pretty good, but I think if spells got a little bit better over time, like your damage rate went up, then things like Fire 2, Ice 1 would stay relevant a bit longer. But that's up for discussion, I would say. Oh, so you can like upgrade the spell to use a higher slot, like meta magic or whatever in the Dungeons and Dragons. This has been a bit of a difficult. Wonder if you can crack these guys. Let's give that a shot. Actually, they're weak to ice. What am I doing? Nightmare's just icing. Oh, it just levels up, so it uses the same slot, and then just becomes stronger. I was thinking like. Because in D&D, there's generally a meta magic feature for sorcerers and people that want to do magic, where you can take a level 1 spell, cast it in a level 2 or 3 slot, use up a higher rank charge, basically, to buff your fireball up. Classic fireball buffing. I mean, essentially, Fire 2 is fireball, Lightning 2 is lightning bolt. You know, it's... You could see some parallels here between FF1 and D&D. Level 4 has Ice Storm. Like, Ooh. Eye Grind Tile. Well, well, well. Let's see if these guys have anything worth. We don't do a lot of damage right now, but this is a great trap tile. Fire 3 is delayed blast fireball? Yeah, probably. Nuke would have to be like meteor shower or something. I think Final Fantasy did make up the non-elemental flare nuke type spell. Not everything was a ripoff. Just most of them. Did I play D&D? Not a lot of tabletop, but certainly a lot of Gold Box, Infinity Engine games, and their ilk. Okay, we are going to warp out, or exit out, whatever, doesn't matter. We're gonna save, and we're gonna go kill a few eyes. What did I get from the robot? Did I get anything? Did I even talk to it? Might be better to use fast and just have Guy one-shot them, honestly, rather than 40 damage ice. It was a slab? Okay, thanks, guys. I was too excited about eyeballs in Dungeons and Dragons. Robot slab. Yeah, I think this fight will be more efficient with our overpowered haste spell. You tried Gold Box at age 3? Yeah, probably not a great mix. You need at least a little bit of reading ability beyond your average toddler for this game, for that game. I played this game for the first time, or tried anyway, with my father at, well, I was either 5 or nearly 5. So we tag teamed it. Yeah, this is the 3-eye grind. It's probably the best trap tile to grind on in general. Not the absolute most experience per fight, but almost always the easiest fight. So when you do run into it, I feel like it's obligatory that you get a couple levels up. You know, we're getting 5,000 XP per battle without really much risk. It's also very close to the entrance to the zone, so we can save and get back in pretty quick if we need to. All we're missing would be, like, killing off 3 of our party members and letting one person win this fight with quadruple experience, and then hitting level 50 in a few minutes. And then class changing them to black belt, and then just punching everything else to death. Also, we get to show off how overpowered that fast spell is. I think I'll go to, like, level 20. I don't want to stick around for too long. As fun as it is. I haven't played any tabletop D&D in quite a while. You know, Baldur's Gate 3 is one of those games that I'm sort of keeping an eye on, but it's more likely I'll go back and replay. Like, for the channel, the next sort of Dungeons and Dragons game will probably be the Kryn series on the Gold Box. The old MS-DOS D&D series. After that, I do want to get to Icewind Dale and Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition one day. Yeah, a couple kill potions. And maybe Dark Sun, which is technically Dungeons and Dragons. Even though it's a crazy rule set. Yeah, we have the whole Pools of Radiance series on the channel. Tabletop is definitely cool. It's just tricky to get a good group. Especially in the middle of coronavirus. I know there's lots of good online matchmaking. Well, matchmaking, but you know what I mean. Like, programs nowadays, but D&D matchmaking. I don't know about that idea. Patent that, quick. I guess that'd be like Adventurers League or something for the official groups. Speed D&D dating. Ouch. Make sure you have a shower first before you go to that one. Yeah, all the craziest DMs make their own world and lore. And then cry when their players ruin all their plans. It's classic. That's been around since the 80s or whenever. The old days of D&D. Alright, one more level up. One more fight. Maybe 2 more fights. We got one more fast charge. Nice timing there. Yeah, I think I generally recommend, like, if you're new to it, if anyone's listening along and it's like, Dungeons and Dragons sounds interesting, if it's kind of like Final Fantasy, definitely start with a pre-made, probably. ambitious DMs that make entire new sets without testing them or anything, I mean, it's kind of hit or miss. The pre-gens have more fleshed out stories and probably better for a new player. Less risk of, let's just say, overestimating your player's combat ability and getting a party wipe. Not that all modules are the same, of course, but some of the standard ones are probably a lot easier to start on. Okay, that's enough grind. A DM camp. You'll DM the campaign in the Bluenculo verse. Man, if that includes Lobotomy Corporation, count me out. Count me out now, because we've included too many bad things into our rule set. It was fine when it was just Final Fantasy and Zelda and Metroid. Now we got Lobotomy Corp walking around. We don't need that. Some Call of Cthulhu there. You'd like to watch some YouTube series? Go watch, like, Critical Role or something. And then feel guilty about how awesome the actual voice actors that play their characters are. Maybe don't watch that one if you intend to play yourself one day. That's unrealistic expectations. Okay, where are we headed? Let's just go to Ordeals. You know what? We have no houses. I have to go restore MP, and normally I'd have houses by now. Today we do not. The replay Might Magic... Oh, boy. If we did a Might and Magic 6 Worlds for a DM campaign, boy, people would get real excited. So there you go, Robert. You got to make a custom Might and Magic 6 setting. I don't even care about the lore. No one remembers the lore for that game. There's some goblins and stuff, and Lord Iron Fist and all these guys. I don't remember any of them. Archibald turns into a painting or something. Alright. While we're out here, let's head into another dungeon. Prince Nikolai. Now, he's not going to DM. He's just going to run away. He's that annoying escort quest that no one wants to do. But the DM forces on you. Now, go rescue the prince. No one will let you talk to them until... You're not allowed back in town until you rescue him. Bombastic attack. I think I've heard of the... I'm pretty sure I've heard of the module with the Tower of Cultists and Sleeping Potion. Oh, you poisoned the cultists with Sleeping Potion. I mean, that's good. I'm not paying any attention to this run. This is going to be a really bad one. Because I'm not paying attention to teleporters. I'm just rambling with chat, and we're going to get killed by a Wormech. We're probably going to spend longer in here than normal. Maybe we're on the right track here. So Critical Role, of course, is like the big one if you want to watch someone play Dungeons and Dragons. There are lots of other YouTubers that do it. I've watched, who was it? Enter Elysium in his group. I've watched Archmage Melik before. Probably some other people. Y Caliber, the artist formerly known as Snapwave. He had a group for a while. I don't know if he still does it. He played the Star Wars tabletop game. That was pretty cool. That would be an interesting one. You know, I've got the warp spell. If we get to a bad spot, we can just warp right out. Kind of lost. Like I said, I'm pretty lost, so who knows what's going on anymore. Wow. Rude. We finally got hit by a squint. Alright, so I think I got to that top left teleporter and I picked the wrong one. And then I didn't realize how far back it sent me. So this time, we're going to go the long route on this one. And then take the other teleporter on the other end. And we're not going to get squinted. I need to keep the music going, though. Oh, we got to the end of the music. Sorry, Secret of Mana fans. I gotta switch over to a new album. We ran out. Let's go with some Xenogears. It's been a while. I like my Xenogears. And it'll help incentivize me to actually play Xenogears again, which is one of those games I need to get back to. Okay, whatever one I went to last time was wrong. This is the right one. That is the wrong one. This is why we invest in Warp. There we go. We saved one entire loop at least. Oh, come on, man cats. Don't be like that. Oh, Guy's dead. Not good for Guy. This is a really bad group. These guys are, seeing as we're talking Dungeons and Dragons here today, those guys are Rakasas, however you pronounce Rakasa, the lion people from an alternate plane of existence. They are basically immune to magic, very illusory. Basically all the enemies in this game are stolen from Dungeons and Dragons. If you pay attention, you'll notice. The evil eye is definitely a beholder. It was so much of a beholder that they had to change the image for it because it looked too much like a copyrighted beholder. Rakshasha? I don't know. It's probably Indian. I don't know how to pronounce Indian words correctly. A Cure 5+5 sword. I'm pretty sure we cannot equip that right now, but that is good. That'll be a nice fighter weapon for later. Alright, there's some progress. If we can get out of here. Which, of course we can, Blue. Don't let the game beat you. Although, you know, we have Onrak, right? We found Onrak. Onrak was back at Crescent Lake, I think. So we know where that is. Okay, well, it wasn't a floater, though. So, Gurpeed, we were asking earlier what element all these guys are. I'd say great for most of them. But he is kind of green, so you could go green Peed. I wonder if Peeds are immune to Earth element for Kraken. I realized that without a fighter, our damage output is like basically nothing. Yeah. Thanks. Okay, we better go get revived. So let's go up to Elfland from here. Kind of a convenient trip. Not having the best start on this seed, just to be honest. Unrunnable everything with no fighter, no life spell. Magic, not great. That seems correct. Wonder why that trivia question didn't go through. It'd be silly if I made the answer secret seashell, given I already said it was secret. It could be that the answer is still secret seashell, because it's a super secret. Alright, so everyone's back. We got a lot of levels after that eye grind. And while we're here, I mean, I didn't totally forget. There was another reason to come to Elfland. We wanted to buy that herb. Buy that dank herb for 21k. That's some quality herb, I gotta say. Also, if there's houses for slightly under 3,000, we're definitely gonna buy a batch of those. That was a lot of money. Maybe a bit too much. Alright. Steel +3 is not going to be as good as Iron +7. Or it's slightly more absorb, but way less evasion. What are we going to do with these mages, man? Alright, Elfland, you got to give me something. I feel like I'm missing out on the good stuff. I didn't want a rod. No. Alright. Well, what do we have? We've got Ice Cave, Volcanoes incentivized, Marsh Caves incentivized. I guess we do Marsh while we're near it. And then probably Volcano, then Ice. Screw Earth, man. I was really hoping for some slightly better spells or weapons or mostly anything. Yeah, we switched to Xenogears after Secret of Mana Music. I haven't seen the bot on the YouTube side again. Can someone go !, summon bot, all one word? See if it's still working. I know it's working on Twitch side anyway. Just one word. Command's second word in a command would be an operation, so it doesn't really work. Or argument is the word. Don't argue with me, bot. No, it's still there. It's just being quiet. Usually it speaks up more often is what I was thinking. I wonder if you can crack these guys. They're very resistant to physical. But they are like poison. Because they're like, crack is earth. Yeah, apparently earth does not work on them in the Marsh Cave. And they're low enough HP that actually, we don't need to worry about it. Never mind. Scums are just annoying because they got high defense typically, and... So I'm only going up first just to clear some chests. I am missing a lot of gear still that I would love to get. I'm feeling like this has been a very slow start. So before we go down to check the incentive check, you know, we'll get some garbage pearl rings. Fine, we'll just equip some of our garbage. It's all, you know, what goes around comes around. Sometimes you get amazing blessed weapons, and sometimes you get curses. At least we don't have critical fails on your dice game, where if you roll a 1, you lose all your money. I thought about seeing if I could add that in, but I decided that would be too much hassle. Because if you gamble too much, you might just lose it all. Heal glove. Alright, so... Unfortunately, Power Glove and Zeus Glove are both not that amazing. I mean, Heal 2 is okay, but that's not what I was hoping for on my magic items, that's for sure. Now we go down, down, down to the depths. You stop doing gambling. Gamble is definitely high risk, high reward. There's a reason I put a higher spending cap on Gamble than the normal dice and other mini games. It's not for everyone, so there's different games for different kinds of gamblers. If you want to not spend any points but learn something, either on Twitch or YouTube because they're separate, !gamble space jackpot. And that'll tell you how much points are in there waiting for someone to get a perfect. Because one day, someone's going to walk out of here awful rich. That one's linked to the top floor. This should be fine. I'm going to have to fight it, of course. Boy, we got... Every time I look at my magic, I'm just disappointed. All we have is fighter swing and damage, basically. Magic is pretty garbage. Maybe we should go for 2 fighters. Well, it's another incentive chest that we did need, just not really the one I wanted. Because we're still landlocked. Where is that? So now we can clear sky, we can clear... Oh no. Oh, no, not quite. We're still missing loot and key. But we can clear all of water, all of sky, all of earth, all of volcano. We can get everywhere except the Cardia Isles, Gaia entrance, and Lafane entrance. That's like worst case scenario. This could be an airshipless seed, which means no promotions and just generally no fun. I wish I could set a flag for no such thing as airshipless seeds. It might not be, I'm not sure yet. But we're on track for it to be possible. I think this one will be empty every time. And then the last chest is top right. And it's just a flam sword. Alright, well, marsh is clear. Except for the bottom with the locked chests. Slab. We should turn the slab in. We haven't even found Lafane. Actually, it barely matters. We should turn the slab in once we can fly. Because Lafane is either at Vanilla Lafane or Gaia. We can't do it till we fly. No crown. Nothing we can do at Northwest. We're missing adamant, crown, floater, tail key, loot. Alright. Well, I'm gonna sail over to Crescent Lake, save there, hit up probably ice next, hoping for floater. Failing that, we go volcano, check for the, you know the word I'm looking for, the fire dragon chest for the incentive chest down there at the bottom. Just saved.
Dost thou desire the power?
Dost thou desire the power? I desire if the power. Please give it. In the form of a nuke staff, if I were to have my choice. We know that Lightning 8 is a spell. I'll just take a Lightning 8 staff. That'll do. Alright, Ice Cave. Well, we've got warp and exit, so it could be a lot worse. This is not nice, but hey, we got Harm 8, so we got that. There we go. Good turnover Huzzle. Thank you. Look at the damage on that spell. 886 damage to some Geist. Get out of here, undead. So glad I got to step one tile and then we're under attack. One of the mummies, somebody has Squint. I forget who we ran into, but someone had Squint. Well, this is the first time Harm has done anything, but yes, it's nice that our white mage is finally getting some work done. So this is a good level for Huzzle. That's the song you're waiting for, Ryan? Robert's waiting for a very specific song that's on this playlist, too. The Xenogears track has the Too Hot for Robot song. Let's just call it that. Another 822 damage Harm. Ice Cave, well, it depends on your randomizer settings and seed, but yeah. There's a reason I didn't go here early. Harm makes it a bit better. Warp and Exit help a lot. Because, you know, spoiler alert, we can cheat. And if that was a floater, we could have just warped right out, or exited right out. Sadly, that does not really help me much. Well, it might. To be fair, we know where Gaia is, and we could go turn that in. But I'm going to clear this place out if I can. Well, that fight's just silly. Okay, I didn't know the Grips had heat, but now we know. Money, less money. Alright, we got 6 chests in the bottom left. And then, what, 5 chests upstairs? We'll get a little bit of XP on our run. Don't say I never gave anything to you guys. Grim's packing the heat. Yep. Rat-a-tat-tat. Shooting up the party. Okay. Man, every armor is bad in the seed. I guess we're fighting this one too. Alright. I'd probably feel a lot more confident about this seed with double black mage, white mage, if we had some really good sweeper spells. Alright, Katana +1. Ah, yeah. Here we go. Finally, the white mage has a weapon. Bet you weren't expecting that if you didn't watch the beginning of the seed. Fighter strength Katana white mage. That's why we kept her around. Huzzle! Your time has come. We now have 2 swingins. Like this. Let's see who does more damage. Awesome Guy, 61, or Puzzle Fudge, 89. That's still pretty poor, honestly, you guys. Like, that was not very much. Someone set up the bomb. It did about 50. Guy for 100, and Puzzle for also about 100. Pretty even. You're a ninja in disguise. Yeah. And you gotta level up for it. Okay, well, I'm glad we got a katana at least. That'll help our regular, you know, turns go a little bit quicker. The music, there's actually not very many songs in Xenogears, sadly. So there's a lot of repeats. A lot of character themes and dungeon themes are definitely repeated more than, well, other RPGs of the era. It's a pretty short list, unfortunately. One of the criticisms for Xenogears is it has a pretty short playlist. And therefore some things are repeated without having unique songs for major plot. I mean, you know, the whole final CD of Xenogears is like... it's like a pretty shortcut. Oh no, the soundtrack's good. The songs that exist are great. I'm just saying it's a little bit low on quantity. And as we all know, the end game was rushed. So there would be more probably if it wasn't like half finished. Don't worry, one day we'll play that game. Okay, well, I've got the Oxyale, so we could go to Mermaids while we're here, I guess. We can probably clear water. So we're in the area. We'll do water and then volcano. I really don't like my spell selection, but hey. I'm starting to get the feeling we're not going to get a floater or an air, a floater or a tail this season. Three hits, 186 for Huzzle. Guy swings at a sword. 3 hits, 363. Okay, the fighter is still in the lead in terms of weapon damage, but you know, white mage is doing all right. Almost one-shot it. And this, it's a sick sea shrine, no doubt. Alright, big money. How are their stats looking there? 61, 115. Yeah, the truth is, Silver Sword plus 9 is just so good. That's, now that we've got some levels, it's starting to really swing. Battle backgrounds are based on the zone you enter. So this dungeon is based on, because we had the entrance shuffle on, the way it does it is every shuffled town has a color palette unique to that entrance, and also a battle background if you're in that. The idea is, although it looks like Sea Shrine, if you know the color palette and the battle background, you'll also know where you entered. It takes a bit of memorization, but yeah. You see it more, not so much in town shuffles, but in the full entrance shuffle. Well, an Opal plus 5 helmet and an Opal plus 4 gauntlet. Not very helpful at the moment. Pick up our key item while we're here. Oh, thank you. You freed me from my curse. I was really starting to think we were not going to get a floater this seed. Alright, because we're running out of checks very quickly there. Alright, we're good. We Gucci, guys. We'll bring back the Gucci. That takes a load off. Just exit out now. Might. Did I get this one? Cap -2. I think this is the town theme, isn't it? Ice armor -8? Oh no! We're gonna need some armor eventually. I have not seen very much good armor this run. I think that's all the chests down here. I think I'm gonna try to clear the dungeon while we're here, rather than backtrack. But we do have that floater. No Mystic Key, so we're not in go mode until key and chime, or key and whatever it is, instrument. Loot. Alright, let's exit out, save our goods, and then continue. While we're here, maybe learn a spell? Of course not. Invis 6 would have been nice. Life would have been pretty helpful. You forget the name? It's like Dance of something. Something life, Dance of Life or something like that. Dance of, there's a, yeah, you know. I feel like I've learned it once or twice over my life. Just want to see how tough this group is. Pretty tough. Really evasive. There we go. 4 hits, 554. Another crit on the water. Ooh, got some purple ankylos in chat. I like that. And last top floor chest. We're going to definitely keep 100% opening chests at this point, though. We're missing a lot of stuff that I need. And our magic is looking really weak, so we need something other than magic. And Sleep Touch Gershark. They just bite you into a sleep. The gas spell is just so weak. I don't know what I'm expecting. How's that armor? You know, 59 armor, I can't complain too much. It's not the worst. I don't know. It seems pretty weak. I've had some gear for a while, I just haven't equipped it. Yeah, it gets them into 62. Yeah, I've been a little bit lazy on my gear, so... I never even did try that Avix hammer. Oh yeah, I remember the vanilla 666 XP, yeah. There we go, AVX, paralyzed, silenced, if it hits. So it's a status effect staff, or status effect hammer, that does paralyze and silence. Is it any good? I don't know, depends on the hit rate and stuff, which I don't know. Generally, status spells, not great. Well, it's been a while since we've seen the old robot chicken. That can be enough for this dive. Runnable ghosts is nice. Have we seen a gold bracelet yet? I need to find out if they're any good. If we're gonna have a mage heavy party like this. There we go, Huzzle. 924 damage on the Harm 8. That's a new record for Harm for me. That's some crazy high power compared to the vanilla Harm. The vanilla Harm 4 has, I think, an 80 base power, which goes up to 320. Same as Fade, I think. Nuke being a power of 100 up to 400. But of course, that's not very good for an only undead slaying spell. And then of course Fire Magic also works on undead and does bonus damage, which Harm does not. Hey, Sleep Touch! Or sorry, not Sleep Touch, Silence Touch. It's a type of touch that's not in the vanilla game. Oh yeah, I gotta do the door glitch once in a while for fun. Alright, our Sharknado room for the last few chests. No bracelets. That doesn't really matter. For now, I'm just gonna give it to Huzzle. Wait, why would I do that? It literally gives you 1 armor. You've already got the stats protection. We should at least have death protection. Anyone that has a ribbon probably does not want the pro ring, though. It's 1 absorb in exchange for, like, 8 evade. But defense protection is worth it. Oh, the EXPs. Not really interested. Opal plus 6. Well, on the off chance we manage to get promoted, that one would be worth it. Opal minus 9, just throw it away, leave it in the sea. I think I missed the chest to the left here. Indeed I did. Alright, well, not the best Fiend dungeon for our first one, in terms of goodies. But we did get the floater up on the mermaids. And I don't know, that's about it. I guess at this point we're kind of locked into our party comp. Are we happy with this party? I'm gonna have to go spell shopping once we get promoted. I figure it's more likely the waters are just gonna snipe my mages, so defense up. Unrunnable waters is pretty vanilla too. Now they are supposed to be weak to ice, but don't expect much out of Ice 3. It's even weaker than a Vanilla Ice 2. Pretty sure, anyway. Wow, these waters have a lot of life. Thanks, guy. Thanks, awesome guy. You really are pretty awesome after that one. Might and Magic 8. Well, that definitely had a dragon in it. I feel like that really was the beginning of Schmidtchen. Either one of us can't spell it. I don't know. No, Wormech, go away, please. Thank you. Gotta keep our HP topped up, because if we get ambushed by a Wormech, we need to survive a round to run. At some point, we'll try to kill it, but not right now. Okay, it's Tiamat. It's-a me, Tia. Alright, well, we don't have a whole lot of action here. We can try to Kraken. I don't know if that'll work. Actually, it's Earth Element. Classically, Brack is how you kill him, so maybe that might be a decent kill chance. Let's throw Fog and Fast up at the very least. We don't have any Temper or nothing. We got nothing! What are we gonna do? How am I supposed to kill this? Why did I come down here? I'm a fool. I wasn't thinking Tiamat. Lightning 4 of... Come on, Crack. You gotta do something on here. Oh no. We got so few options. Crack, it's not working. 1 damage. Oh no. Remember when I buffed all those bosses in the beginning of the game? Oh, it's got all the elemental spells, very classic. Definitely gonna throw a heal out this round. But the black mages have nothing. All Tia's gonna do is hit us with magic. That's rough. Alright, Gas 3, 84 damage. Heck yeah. Should have used that Dragon Sword. Would have done bonus damage. We could try a status attack. Paralyze, silence. If we could silence him, we'd be pretty good, wouldn't we? What do you think? Probably better off just going for the the Crack. Asleep confused. Can't confuse player characters. What are you talking about, Tia? Okay, 2 hits, 176. That's a bit better. I'll try a couple AVXs here before I give up on those. Ineffective. 3 hits, 314. We're getting some damage in there. 1 more AVX, then it's time to move on. 59 damage from gas, but I mean, I think we'll be okay here. Yeah, no luck on the status attack. AVX seems pretty bad, but we're starting to hit a bit with the silver swords. I've got a fair number of heals left, and you know, gas chips him a little bit. 94, 96. That's not bad. Almost 100 damage per gas. Two hits, 200. Let's go back to Kraken. Not the Kraken, but... But we're running out of gas charges, so our DPS is going to start failing. 128 on bomb, okay. Crack fails again. Uh-oh, Tiamat's got fast. We sure don't have much. Crack fails again. Bomb. Lightning 4 comes back. That, I think, is one of each elemental spell. That's kind of interesting. 231 damage, not bad. Bomb for 59. Fire 4. Burning us down again. Not quite killing anyone. Crack comes out. Continues to be useless. The mages try to gas the dragon again. We get healed up. This one's Quicksilver, I'm pretty sure. People are wondering names of music. Fire 4 comes through, burning us. Getting burned. Matt goes down. The first to fall. But probably not the last. Joral tries some bombs. Another 35 damage, it's not much. Keep swinging. One last chance to crack. 106 damage. Awesome guy takes out the big dragon. We are victorious at the bottom of water. We finally have a fiend down. And it was the most dangerous of all fiends. We are not taking a black belt after all this trouble. Alright. Whew, that was close. That was definitely closer than I was hoping. Let's get out of here. To the skies, my friends. First thing will be turning in that bottle, probably. Dang it, game. Just want to get out of here and get into the sky so there's no more random encounters every step I take. And you've got time-wasting skill spam. Every Cobra can ink us. Cracked, 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 cracked. Hey, crack works on the useless enemies. Doesn't work on the tough ones, only the ones that don't matter. Alright, floater, go. Okay, so we haven't been to 2 towns yet. One is Lefane, which we were not going to go to till we find Melman's. Because we have to translate the slab first. It's very important. Now, we light that up, and we don't feel bad. Oh, I did buy the item, right? It was... No, wait. I haven't bought the item yet either? This whole seed, I didn't check item shops? I'm sure I... No, it was the herb, right? I totally did that. I must have forgot to check it off. I'm sure we bought the herb. Unless that was the last seed. They're all blurring together. Oh no. Hey, music. What are you doing? YouTube? Yes, we still need music. Now we're on Bonds of Sea and Fire. Okay, weapon shop is garbage. Melmond is garbage, we know. Now that we got money, we can buy nothing. At least if I have a spell in these slots, I know I looked at them. Tim 7, there we go. That's going to do some damage. Halt 8, anti-magic, harm 6. Nothing is going to be as useful as Tim 7. Time magic, not generally resisted. Okay. Gaia was... No, Elfland was Elfland. Onrak was Crescent Lake. Was Melman Gaia? I think this is the one. We haven't actually found... No, this was Elfland. Well, that's fine. While we're here, we'll double check now that I've got lots of money. Pretty much all garbage. I mean, I should know better by now. Everything's trash. This is just a trash seed. All the spells are bad. We can't even learn the one spell that would have helped us against Tiamat was Wall 8. Couldn't even learn it. Why a black mage can't learn a level 3 slot, I don't understand. We've got the crack. Great. I mean, I have the Elf King checked off, so I just forgot to check the herb off when I got it. Okay, exit is good. Everything else is trash. No one cares about muddle. We've got warp. I guess, yeah, at this point, we're just lock in. Pick up what we can. Heal 4 and lock 2 are not totally worthless. So we'll pick those up. What does Pan do? It should be Panacea. And it'll cure most status ailments if that's a problem for you. Okay, let's check our heal pile. We could use 28. And some pure potions. Okay, armor shop, and then out. Yeah. Wood armor's bad. Cap is bad. Silver hat is bad. Opal armor is so bad. Yeah, we're suffering for armor, that's for sure. Okay, let's keep going. The melancholy version. I mean, he's got some downtime. I like Bart. Still haven't gone back to Gaia yet, wherever that was. Maybe we never made it to Gaia. Maybe that was the other seed. No, it's got to be at Onrak. Steel +3. I already talked about that. No. Do I really want to check the weapon shop? We know it's garbage. I'm just going through now that I'm rich. So, one last check for magic. Yeah, nope. Okay, I should have bought this earlier. I probably just didn't have the money. It's 90 gold. Temper would have been nice to have at the last boss fight, no doubt. So bomb 4, I think I skipped it because it was like, well, in the early game we don't need it. Remember. And then I'm like, oh yeah, now we're fighting Tiamat. Where's my temper? We've got fast and temper. That's a lot of the job done. Okay, let's get out of here. Any other boons I should remember? Red mage armor. If we'd found good chainmail anywhere, we would have tried it, but I guess you can equip silver armor too. So if I found good chain or silver armor, I should try to remember. And a Vorpal, if I remember. We already got the katana. You want some of this, ogre? You really want some of this, party? Alright, well, I want to turn that bottle in before I go any further, so we're going to Gaia first. Which is left. I'm lost. We haven't even been streaming all that long, and I'm just totally out of it. This has been like a confusing seed for me. I don't know why exactly. But sometimes you just hit a seed where it's like nothing makes sense. And my brain can't like follow along. Right. I remember all the fog and Viz. Yeah, we gotta get promoted for life. Gotta get promoted to get a life. Gotta move up in the world. Yeah. We're gonna need to make room though first. Okay. I don't think I thought of this the first time I came to Gaia. Or, you know, I didn't have much money either way, but seeing as we can equip Red Mage armor, that's gotta be better than the old one, right? 25 absorb? Better than copper plus 4? It's gotta be. Yeah, copper plus 4 is like 4 armor plus 8 is 12. Silver armor is like 15 plus 3 times 2 is 6. It's like 21 or something. Yeah, that's gotta be better. Some large knives again. Okay, we don't need any more items. Cabins, houses, heals, pure, soft. Yeah, fine. I kind of like this look on Gaia, though. It's like a deep blue, kind of mystical fairy forest up on top of a mountain. This is new! Nice! So it turns out it was the Dark Fairy Astos all along. And before we can take this adamant, we have to defeat the Dark Fairy. Shouldn't be a huge problem at this point, but... It'd be cool if they scaled. So, like, the further down the quest chain they were, the stronger the Dark Astos fight was. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, good job, game. You got me. I forgot about that one. I mean, there's no way, right? You're probably more likely to just get that 1 in 255. We can survive a hit from Lightning 8. It's been a while. We haven't really tried Wormech, so we just saved, right? Seems like a fair try. 90 damage crit. Fast up. Temper up. We do have Temper All and Fast All in terms of useful power-ups. 100 damage. Oh, Pan! Wait a second! Pan is not a healing spell, it's a damage spell! It really is Frying Pan. I did not expect that at all. What level was that? We could go learn it. I thought it was just like Panacea. Well, that'll teach me. Let's try to do some AoE heals. That was level 5 back in Melmond? Okay. Maybe it's worth picking that up then for whoever slot can learn it. I did not expect that to do damage. Oh, not Fade. I just did all that healing. Okay, Wormech is really not messing around. Not even in the slightest. We had 2 layers of Fog 8. We got hit for 539 damage. Yikes. Pan 5. Alright, Wormech is really not messing around in this seed. We can try, to remember where Melmond is. I know things. Yeah, I'm gonna say Wormech is off limits for a bit longer. So before we go to Gaia, which is possibly a good town, we'll go back to Melmond. Double check where Pan is, which is... I have no idea what element that is. That's not Pan. That's not Melmond at all. All these seeds are blurring in together. I don't even see people. I don't even see numbers anymore. I just see the redhead. There we go. Where's Robert? He'd appreciate that one. Yeah, not that. Autopilot has failed me. Okay, so white magic is still Garbo. It was not level 5. Good guess. But there's no Pan at level 5. I think 4 at Elfland is more likely. Because level 4 I said was garbage. And I'm pretty sure it's Elfland where we saw it. Too late, I already said 4, no credit. You get half credit if you remember if it's white or black. But you're running out of time pretty quick. Definitely not white. Nope. Not level 4 at all. No half credits for anyone. I can't... My memory is just shot. Gas? I do want wall 8. We just can't learn it. I guess... Provoca? There we go. Pan 5. Level 3 white. Perfect. It's probably better than crack. Blue Ankle 2020. Okay. Well, that was a lot of flying around with not a lot of value, but let's get back on track here. So what element would Pan be? Like, what actual Final Fantasy spell is Pan? Need to translate. I thought it would be short for Panacea, obviously. But it's not. So, Pandemic? It's COVID. Okay, just a fetch quest. Nothing to worry about here. I wonder if you can get Astos there as a Dark Lupa. Oh, come on. Fade at level 8? How vanilla. At this shop, even. No, this shop is life 2, normally. Harm 1. Well, that's unfortunate. Not what you want to see, usually. Before we take the crown in, let's go check the final shop, which has to be Crescent Lake. Also, we got Adamant, so we'll do Adamant and Crown at the same time. They're close by. So that's nice. Key items-wise, we probably will get... Well, key, loot, tail, and then, yeah, so this should be the last 3 incentive items. Let's pan it up. Pan time, baby. Yeah, there's 3 checks left, I think, and 3 items, right? So tail, key, loot. There might still be Massa, though. Yeah, because we haven't done Volcano yet, so there's still something at the bottom of Volcano. I wasn't even looking. You can probably tell the element by the spell animation effect by the caster, like by the white mage, if you pay close attention. Alright, final town. Took us a while. There's that chainmail plus 7. The cloth plus 5. See, if this had been in our first town, I would have been like, oh, this is a good seed for armor. Silver plus 3 or chain plus 7. Chain is 15. Plus 7 is another 14. That's 29. Definitely more than what we got. It might weigh a bit more. Just keep an eye on your absorb. So 25... 2577. I mean, I can buy this back if I have to. This late in the game, I'm still buying chain armor. Might be the latest chain armor buy I've ever had. Yeah. It was 2377 or 2277. This is actually 1 evade lighter and more absorb, so that was a big upgrade. It's not going to be as good as Iron plus 7, though. Iron armor and chain armor all the way to the end game. Bad swords. And our final set of spells that we might be able to learn something out of. Garbage, 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 garbage. And finally, full heal. That's good. So double black mage has some cool healing. Those are our elemental sweepers finally. Fast doesn't matter because we've got at level 1 a fast 7 that hits everyone. So fast 6 will be worse. Okay. We'll probably not really use Lightning 4, Fire 4, to be honest. Because they'll be weaker than, well, Cure 7 will be better, basically. Boy, the bots have to add a lot of, custom letters to not get auto-banned these days. Anyone on Twitch can see just how many extra symbols that one had to try to add in there. They're working hard for their bot money. Alright, well, Mystic Key opens up... Here, there you go, Robert. We back. Alright, that opens up a few items. Corneria Castle's another check now. And maybe we'll get some loot on the way. So that gives us Corneria Castle, Dwarves. Now Dwarves actually has 2 points. Because we can do the Adamant and the chests. The Crown will give us 1 plus 3 chests. Yeah, that's actually not bad. It's a fairly efficient backtrack, finally. After all the really inefficient backtracking. For those of you looking for the song in the future, because I'm sure you're looking for it, this is Xenogears Daijiru Too Hot for Clothes by Anaso and Avarice. So you can thank or blame them, depending on your preference. This is not where I want to be. This is fine. Massa plus 9? Guys, we did it! That's the first one. 96 power. We're gonna cross beyond the border. We're gonna reach a power level you have only dreamed of. With a few more level ups and a bit of strength growth, we will surpass 100 damage, which was previously only ever visited by a level 50 black belt. We might not do as many hits, but we will have the power. Alright, Massa plus 9 makes it all worth it. All those negative armors, they were just saving up for their Massa. They got the goods where it counts. That's gonna be great. Sadly, Huzzlefudge, the white mage with a katana, won't really keep up with a Massa plus 9. But, you know, you're doing your best. Okay, the rest of the armory was pretty poor. Yeah. Awesome Guy is not allowed to run ever again. From now on, he just swings his sword at anything in front of him. Massa plus 9. Oh, that's a lot of bonus damage and bonus crit and bonus hit and bonus... Well, I'll definitely want another ribbon, even if it's bad. Trying to decide what to drop. I guess the opal helmet, because it's going to get replaced for a ribbon, probably. I'm not gonna be able to equip. Well, you know, we can get rid of the silver gauntlets. That's fine. Just a friendly king. Oh! I forgot. Black mages cannot equip ribbons. That's unfortunate. Okay. Endgame's gonna be a bit spicy. I was, back in the day, talking about reclassing one of my black mages to something else because no ribbons. I could try to find a red mage. Maybe. Nothing good here. Okay, Corneria and Elfland for a couple treasure checks. If we do get a red mage, then we have to relearn all our magic on that guy. All that bad magic. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Blue, stop drinking. Alright, Saber Staff is good. That's like a power glove, but better. Better because you can you don't have to spare an armor slot, and weapon slots are generally harder to get. Or armor slots are harder to get, so that's nice. Let's just drop some of this junk. We could keep the silver +9 sword for a red wizard if we get one. I don't know, do we want to keep double black mage, or should we try to figure out what a red mage can learn? It's hard with Spellcrafter to know if the red mage will actually learn any of the good spells. And especially with the shared spell pools, I have no way to guess. Bad helmet, bad stick, cabin. Excal +2. Can't equip it anyway, unpromoted. You can equip a Vorpal unpromoted, that's not the same. If I got rid of my red mage, what am I losing? If I got rid of a black mage, what would be losing? Well, Cure 7's pretty good. But almost nothing else on the spell list is really worth a whole lot. And I'm hopeful that the red wiz would still learn Temper. That's about it, I guess. Okay, that was the Corneria check. That was a dud, by the way. There are 2 duds, just awaiting. We do have Thor's Hammer, by the way, and definitely the Power Glove at some point. Okay. And that was Astos' check as well. We still don't have the loot. So Volcano, Vampire, or Sky, I guess? I would also like the tail, so we'll do Volcano next, because it's easier. And close. I don't have any other good reasons. I kind of feel like just full clearing chests right now. Our last run, for those future tubers that remember, we were basically going into Temple of Fiends by now, and we skipped a whole bunch of chests. That was supposed to be a real challenge run. Today's run turned into more of a challenge for other reasons. And I even have an extra party member on this one. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Well, if you're not watching, if you're only listening, we just got a Fade 8 shirt. It may be white or black, I don't know. But that is a non-elemental level 8 spell that will sweep a lot of groups without using any magic charges. I was asking for a time or a lightning 8 staff earlier. This is almost as good. So let's watch Huzzle essentially nuke these Grogers. You've been watching the solo runs? Right on. At some point, I have a new solo thief one that I recorded yesterday, but it'll take a while to get to YouTube. I'm considerably behind schedule, let's say. Probably about 3 months worth of videos behind schedule. Got problems. Easy to play the game. Difficult to upload the game. But yeah, I'm glad to hear the solo runs have been well received. Every now and then we get someone who's like, Blue, you did it wrong. You weren't supposed to do this or that, or I don't know. Sometimes you get some silly comments, but honestly, the vast majority have been very nice. Cure 2 +7 shirt. Okay. Both of the white and black shirts are pretty good. So we definitely want to keep one white mage, one black mage at the very least. Not that I was intending to change that, but that makes up for some of our other bad armor. We had a pretty poor selection of armor early game, but it is starting to turn around with a massive +9 and all this other good stuff. a regular gold bracelet. So who wants to do the math on that versus a chain armor plus 7? So the gold bracelet is, I believe, 35 or 34 absorb. I don't even know. Might not, maybe like 25. Copper's 4, silver's I think 15. That might mean gold is 25, opal is 35. We can see what opal plus 1 is without having to drop anything. So that's 36, so it would be 34 normally. With the plus 1 is plus 2 defense. So if an opal is 34, then a gold must be 24. Which means the chainmail plus 7 is better. Sorry, gold bracelet. You're garbage. I guess I shouldn't have smack talked that chain armor. That stuff's pretty good. I was thinking the chain armor plus 7 would be just sort of eh, but that's better than a gold bracelet. So if you're happy with gearing a black mage with a gold bracelet, chain plus 7, you should probably be like, yeah, that's fair. No need to be greedy, Blue, just take it. I should probably give the Fade shirt to somebody else. And it makes sense for the white mage to have it, kind of. But the white mage actually has a katana, so Huzzlefudge can do damage just swinging. It's the Drow and Matt that don't have any good weapons. Let's just switch that around. Somebody else. Okay. I can't remember if we saw gloves for sale anywhere, but because pro rings are bad, if it was like a glove plus 3, it would be pretty good. The fighter looks familiar? Well, you might be familiar with the sprite sets from a different game. They were in fact imported by the one and only Blue Ankylo, who did some amazing sprite work. I say amazing, I mean, you know, I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. Alright, you know, we're getting there. Mid-20s, we're leveling up more than maybe you'd like, but not a fast run by any means. Yeah, we have a Night Ferris. So would a Flame Armor -1 be worth it? Probably not. Iron, so chain is 15, iron is like 24. Ice and fire armor are 34. And I think dragon and opal's 44. So I believe this would be 32 absorb with an evade penalty. And the iron armor we can just look at. It's 38 with basically no absorb or no evade penalties. So that iron armor plus 7 is basically flame armor plus 4 or plus 2. Plus 2. The only thing we wouldn't get is elemental protection, which the flame armor resists ice. But we've already got a flame shield, and more importantly, we have a ribbon. So. Okay. We're doing lots of armor math knowledge today. That Fade shirt is pretty good. Also, that Massa just did 862 damage on Awesome Guy. He truly is an awesome guy. And we're going to show this off by the end game once we fast him up, get him tempered a bit. We can give him the Saber Step. Oh man, he's going to hit so hard. Alright. Yeah, none have seen the power of Massa 9. Maybe we should get him to level 50 just for the max. I want to see that damage over 100. I want to see that number over 9,000. Has anyone seen an in-game damage roll over 9,000 in Final Fantasy 1? I'm not sure I've gotten it that high myself. But we're just casually swinging for over 1,100 unbuffed on fire giants. It's gonna be pretty good. We could change one of our black mages to a knight. Like to a fighter, eventually a knight. We have an Excal and a Massa, so you know, there's nothing wrong with that. Do not need Silver Glove. Probably do a little heal. Also, we have more HP now than we did at the end of our last game, where we had a lot of penalties to our vitality, and it's interesting just how much that stacks up over the course of a run with like -10 or -20 vitality as a class malice. More than I would have expected. -10 vitality really does stack up. Yeah, that mass is just nuts. Hey! Also the item I was looking for. Alright, good job, Volcano. Kinda wish I came here a little earlier, just so we can start buying all the spells I need. There's some spell at like, I think level 3 black that I wanted all from the beginning, but we couldn't learn it. Sadly, we do not have any solution to crack yet. No life spells, right? Once we get promoted, we'll be able to learn some. Yeah. Well, 3-man for now. But Carrie is actually the Lich! Who could have guessed it? I want to see what that pan does a little bit more. 5 hits, 544. Pan. You know, I think it's status element damage. Because there is an element called status. So I don't know what the name is supposed to be, but I bet you it's status elemental damage dealing. What a crazy combo. Oh, we could totally harm the Lich too. Oh, come on, guy. Swing. We're gonna harm 8 it. 400. If we had not used the harm, you would have seen damage beyond anything you've ever imagined. Because that was a fasted, tempered, massive +9 there. Very angry spell. Alright, let's get going. We need to revive a certain black mage. So that's water plus volcano done. We're getting there. For now, we're gonna take that tail. We're gonna go to the Cardia Isles. Might as well get our treasure while we're there. Then we'll probably buy a couple spells. Go to Sky. If we're feeling good at that point, we might just skip Earth and just go kill the Lich, just to save some time. Got that Vorpal, it's not very good, sadly. Cloth +5, no. Treasury, kind of trash. To be fair, we've had a lot of the good treasure pulled out already, so there is less and less good treasure left as time goes on. Given that black mages can't even equip ribbons, they are definitely more of a liability in the end game with no elemental protection at all. But we're gonna get that black and white shirt soon. That's gonna make a nice jump. Please get out of the way, dragon. Alright, one more treasure and then we'll go get promoted. Alright, Cardia Isles were pretty much completely garbage. Apparently YouTube has decided to stop playing music once again. Alright, and time for some shiny new classes. 2 hours in. But we look all cool now. Now that doesn't change a whole lot weapon-wise. Let's clean some stuff up a little bit here. I don't think I'm ever going to try to cast slow. We can junk that. I'll hold on to the Excal. I'll hold on to the Cure Sword. Defense +5 is decent. Just not as good as Massive. Probably not as good as Excal +2 even. Technically we can equip Thor's Hammer now, but we don't want it. Armor-wise, we can change to a better shield. With a ribbon equipped, we can definitely equip some other kind of glove that's not got a huge malice. And then we can find out which of these shirts is black or white. So Fade shirt is black. And Fade +5, or Fade shirt is a black shirt, which is the same as a gold bracelet in armor. So gold bracelet +5 is opal bracelet tier, which was better than chainmail, right? Definitely. At 35, maybe barely. Technically better, but just not by much. Okay, but the Cure shirt with +7 actually might be a drop. 37. No, it's technically better than the opal +1. Good. Then we can move the opal down and finally get rid of the last chainmail. And everyone is happy. Sadly, we will never equip the opal helmet because we need ribbons. Okay. I haven't seen a dragon armor or an opal armor. No, I think I saw opal armor. Opal armor was like -9. But theoretically, we could get flame, ice, or dragon armor with a really good bonus. And that would max out our defense. But 73 absorb on Guy is totally fine. Nothing wrong there. Our mages are a little bit low for sure. We did not get the standard good pro rings. So that's giving us -7 absorb. And we don't have any pro capes or anything yet. Okay. But we can go learn some more spells, theoretically, so we'll just do a quick recap of our shops. Only really looking for magic at this point. I'll just start here, I guess. Also, our knight can learn a couple spells, whatever they are. I hadn't really thought about it till just now. Like heal? Nice. None of that level 2 white magic looks very helpful. I know there's some, I think it's level 3 black that we need to learn still. Just double checking for anything useful. And by double check, I mean like triple, quadruple check, quintuple, sextuple, you know, all those. How many times we've checked the magic shops? 10 Ankylo points per check. It's gonna cost a lot of Ankylo points. Harm 8, I guess. But again, a lot of our magic has been pretty poor this run. The good stuff is at the high level, which is tough. So we have Fog and Fast, and we learned Ice early on, so we're not going to get any Saber. That's fine. Black mages don't really need Saber anyway. Okay, that's 1 and 2. Next up, level 5. But we gotta get some life spells. Like, we're missing some good stuff. Okay, level 5, white has Cure and Ruse, and that's all we would have wanted, I think. Level 5 black has Time, which we've got. Arm, Anti-Magic, Halt. We'll pick up Halt 8 just because it's a level 8 spell. But honestly, I don't think it's very good. It's just a stun. Crescent Lake is Gaia. Or no, it's Onrak, actually. I think in the last seed it was Gaia. You have to excuse me. Invis 6 is worth it. Life, finally. So having 2 black mages with life seems a little bit better now. We've got some options. Next up, Melmund Elfland. Melfland. I said it with an elf. Melfland. Don't tell Robert. Okay. And there was a spell here we really wanted called Wall 8. Yes, and the reason we really wanted that, it's been so long, but that's our access to ribbon protection. So without Wall 8, my mages that can't wear ribbons are very susceptible to... No, not that, Mystery Shards. Melfland. It's a concoction of Elfland and Melmond. Nice try. But yeah, no ribbons, but a wall spell should help a lot. And we might as well flesh it out with some guard, I guess. And maybe there's something for our knight to learn here. Crack. Sure. Elfmond? That's not bad, actually. I think the way I try to name them, though, is the map location first, and then the actual town second. That way there's kind of a standard. So, Elfmond could mean Elfland location, Melmond town, and then Melfland would be Melmond location, Elfland city. Right? That way you can tell which was which. I'm probably thinking about it too much. Yeah, we picked up all the level. Okay, all of our lower level magic is covered. You can take... Hold on just a sec. Just gotta take a small stop and take an ibuprofen. This game's gonna be a little bit of a headache. Nothing serious. Just drink of water. Haven't had a break in 2 hours. Ah, fresh water. Alright, sorry about that. All good. Just drinking some water. And then coughing because I can't breathe. Ah. One thing I find with some of these runs is they take a little bit long. And then I'm not stopping to take a break like I used to every hour or two. Because I'm going fast, you know. But I can pause my timer. So I want to get in the habit, maybe next run. Every time I hit like a 1 hour mark. Either 1 or 1.5 hours kind of thing. I'm going to try to take a little pause. Probably just a little bit better. For my overall sanity. I'm fine. It's no big deal. But the longer it goes, the more I need a break. Alright. Fog 5 should be multi-target. I don't know if we'll ever use it, but it's cheaper than Fog 1, so hey. Might as well. And then there's the big life. And we don't need that wall because we've got a lower level wall that doesn't compete with a life 2 charge. That's invis, like mass invis and life 2 at the same slot. It kind of hurts. I have checked all these shops multiple times, I'm sure. No doubt about it. What I am kind of like, I don't know if I've seen it or not, but I would like a cap if it was good, or some gloves if they were good. Because Huzzle could use some gloves, and Drow and Matt could use a cap. oddly enough. But I don't remember where they sold them, and they were probably negative 100 anyway, so. Alright, top level white magic. Hey, there's the Lit 8. So that's what we're going to get crushed by Wormech. Prepare yourself for that one. Kill 8. Kill 8 is so bad, but I'll buy it. Alright. And I think we had Fade at level 8 white magic as well, which is a shame that both Lightning 8 and Fade 8, essentially our nukes and fades, are the same level. Gee whiz. First time with water. Not yet. Whoa, 446 damage. Yeah. Remember when I said we have to get wall up right away? That's pretty brutal. I was just going, oh, my black mages have so much HP. It's amazing. One shot by Lightning 8. Alright, the final magic shot. Truly the final magic shot. There we go. Hey there, David. This run's alright. The last run was better. This run's been, I don't know if it's just me or the seeds, but it's been a bit rough. Sometimes it's my own fault. It's hard to say. But we're getting close to the end. I'm still going to open some chests. What are we looking for? I mean, we do have a Mass +9. Massa +9 is amazing. And another Katana White Wiz. I haven't seen Sun Sword. Vorpal's pretty bad. There's really not a lot of weapons we need at this point. I've got the only 2 ribbons we really need. I'd like 1 better armor for Awesome Guy. I've got white shirt, black shirt, opal. We've got almost everything. I'm still going to open chests and kill some enemies because this seed has kind of been annoying. We're going to try. We just saved it, so, you know. Oh, it's not even multi-target invis. It's not great. It's not looking good. Hustle Fudge, taken down in a single hit. Struck down in the prime of his life. We're going to try to buff our defense enough that we can survive a hit. We've got Wall up, we've got Fog up pretty well now. Awesome Guy is more awesome. There's the Lightning 8, not near as bad with Wall. Let's start swinging. We have good healing available. Not great multi-target healing. We're going to do a round of Temper, though. I don't even know what Pan really is. But this is going to do a lot of damage. Alright, Awesome Guy, it's all on you. Everyone's watching. 3 hits, 704. Ooh. Do we have any locks? Yeah. Time for some lock. Lock on. 3 hits, 627. Still only getting criticals, basically. You can Saber up. Full heal. Continue the locks. Should keep him alive. Ooh, just in time. It's not looking good, Awesome Guy. Kill. 6 hits, 1200. Wormech goes down for the first time tonight. 42,000 XP. Awesome Guy is level 30 if he can survive the escape. His damage is nearly 100. We're gonna take this and run. I don't want to lose this victory. This was a great victory for all live tubers kinds. Live tuberkind. Alright. Awesome guy knows how to run outside. Now we're gonna limp back to town. Or just solo grind. Hold on. There's no good trap tiles anywhere near. What do we got outside? You know, we could get into level 50 fairly quick out here. Like, unless there's something like Wormech. I mean, there's something like Wormech right here. This is probably not... Yeah, it's probably not possible. He survived again somehow. I was thinking, you know, we could try to grind, but no matter where we grind, there's always Wormech. All right. Here you go. You can take your rage out on some tyros. We need a trap tile if we want to grind. Okay, what we could do, we could go back to Waterfall before we revive the mages and very quickly get him to level 50. Yeah. This scene has been annoying. I'm going to go do some tricks. So if you remember Waterfall from like an hour and a half ago or however long it was, we're going to put some speed in at this point. This has been a long enough run. Wow. Sometimes Wormech's just going to show up and one-shot you. But maybe if we get you level 50, you will do that to Wormech instead. I'm surprised how strong Frost Gators are there, too. Yeah, as soon as I remembered the eyes, it's like, well... Why would you go anywhere else? This is really close to the stairs. And, like... You're gonna one-shot them for sure. 20,000 XP. 3 eyes is the cap. Yeah... This is not going to take very long. And the last time I was here, I'm like, well, you know, if you had one guy alive, you could probably get to 50 pretty quick. So, Wormech did give us one survivor. This will be the strongest fighter weapon we've ever seen. 100%, nothing will surpass this. Now, okay, fighter has bad HP growth. So this is going to be some of the worst HP we've ever seen on a level 50 fighter. Probably literally the worst. But our damage should be pretty much top. Look at the swings. Oh. We still got to 822. So I think the fighter vitality growth saved him. Because we had the Black Mage HP growth, which is pretty bad. But the high vitality did get him into the 800s by level 50. Because Black Mage hits like 400 to 450 normally. Also, want to point out, that's some nice strength. 108 damage. And again, we keep getting stuck on this dumb hit percent bug. It's supposed to go to 255. You should be getting 8 swings. Not just 7. Oh well. Only way to power up more would be to get a better body armor, I think. Alright. Looks good. Let's just see how these nightmares do. 3 hits, 679. It's kind of disappointing. Maybe we should go kill an imp. Do you guys ever do this in video games? Get to max level and then go back to the starting area just to see how much damage you can do to something with no defense? This is something I used to do back in FF1 as a kid. I turned it on! I 100% left the fix on. It's not working. I haven't touched the screen since we rolled the seed. Yeah, here you go. I'll even put it live. This is the bug fixes section. It says fix hit percent cap. I did not touch it. Either it's backwards here, or it doesn't work. Because I do not have 255 once again. Anyway, let's go kill some imps. Yeah, that was a good grind, right? Like 2 minutes to get to level 50. Alright, here we go. It's gonna run away. You punk! Stay still! The way you really do this is you res a black mage or something, and then you paralyze them so they can't run. Put them to sleep. Okay, chance to strike first. 7 hits, 1,344 damage. 7 hits, 1,120. That's pretty good. I don't think I've ever had a vanilla knight regular swing for over 1,000. Black belts can do it, but I don't think I've ever seen a knight get that high. Oh, you know, while we're here, I guess there's one other thing. This is not meant to be a solo run, although that would be funny. Alright, let's get going here. Not to rush things, but... yeah. At this point, once we get past like 2 hours, and I start to get a little bit tired, it's when I should put on the seat. It's time to put on the gas. It's like having a special dash button. Okay, there's the 3rd ribbon. Just throw it on the ground. We don't need it. Alright. Now, we are awfully strong in other ways, don't forget. We essentially have a nuke shirt. So, there's that. 7 hits, 1,379. So that means we should be able to get into 2,500 damage with just 1 fast. Alright, you ready for this? Here it comes. I could have done some tempering or something. 14 hits, 2,940 damage. Damage never seen by a knight before in existence. The range of which only black belts can manage. With a couple tempers, we can get that over 5,000. I don't think the knight is going to be able to hit 9,000 though. As awesome as that would be. Yeah, I'm not very happy with my black spells in the lower levels. I guess now that we've got Temper, Fog, Wall, it's not as bad, but... I'd say black magic was kind of weak this run. I mean, it's the nature of Randomizer, you know. It's totally fair. Sometimes we get awesome. Yeah, hitting around 3,000, can't really complain. Considering Vanilla Chaos has 2,000 HP. Now, don't get me wrong, Huzzlefudge is also very strong. Let's have a look at our White Wiz. 3 hits, 416 damage. Is also damage that a White Wizard could never have imagined. Even with a Massa, getting into the 300s or 400s with a White Wiz was kind of tough with a normal Massa. So, we probably want some more levels for Huzzle, thanks to that bad Vitality. 336 is a little bit low for all the Lightning 8s. Swirls, Nuclears, you know. At least a ribbon will give us some help, but not from non-elemental. Let's just speed this up a little bit. No need to muck around. These guys are chumps now. Alright, that's everything. Nothing good here, right? Great Axe, Large Knife. Extra ribbon we don't need. Silver Glove is not as good as an Opal Glove. Yeah, we've been through all this stuff before. All we're looking for is like a Pro Cape or just a regular old glove or cap. Pro Cape +9 would be a lovely though. Oozes. Well, we have to fight them, so... I suppose I should stop complaining about our black magic. The Fade 8 shirt really does cover most of my sweeping concerns. It did take us a long time to find, though, so... I can complain a little, I feel. A gas helmet. It's only a level 3 gas. That's fun, though. So that's the heal helmet. But it does gas. It's garbage. Gas 3 is not very good. Heal helmet -3 is not very good either. So because we have a level 50 character now, the enemies will be running away a lot. Morale broke. So there is that aspect of grinding. If you grind one person at a time, once someone hits level 50, then all enemies treat it like you're level 50. So you kind of... you run into a little bit more difficult problem finding good grind tiles. No fire magic? Really? Bomb's non-elemental, like Fade, I guess. Just much, much weaker. Does anyone remember if the cat claw was good? We could buy a... if we could find one, we could try to buy a cat claw for our black mages. They don't really have any good weapons. They can't equip any good weapons either. I don't know if we saw one, though, this run. Hey, look, an eyeball. Awesome guy is familiar with eyes in space. So there will be an incentive item up here. It could be the loot. Ouch, ouch, ouch. We survived barely. The cat claw was bad. Figures. When is it ever not bad? Sadly, I had to look at the cat claw's vanilla stats recently. It's actually pretty bad on its own. Just because it's the best black wizard weapon doesn't mean it's actually very good. It's about the same as the silver sword on its own. So, although some other promoted classes can use it, they wouldn't. Unless you had really no other choice. Hey, look, it was a dud. Bum bum ba-da. Alright, that means the vampire must have the loot, I think. Nope. We've done this one. Well, we will do a rematch with Wormech once we, Jeez. We're gonna burn so many Cure 4s on this. Once we, what am I trying to say? Once we're done with this dungeon and in a, you know, have saved recently spot, I think we'll do a level 50 rematch. To see if we can, you know, one-shot him or something. That'd be fun. But we're getting all the garbage chests up here. Wormech is out in force. Making me burn all my heals. I mean, it's this or a million, I guess I could use my heal 6s. Those are pretty good, too. A million heal potions, right? Alright, almost there. We're making pretty quick work of this dungeon. Sometimes the speed-ups just make me feel a little bit happier. You know, it saves a little bit of time. You guys don't really need to see the numbers because it's more like when Guy swings, they die. When anyone else attacks, they do a little bit of damage. The Wormechs have been a bit more brutal this time around. The real problem is that it's got a very... Dang it. That was our first Pro Cape, too. That might have even been a vanilla Pro Cape spot. I know there's a Pro Cape on this floor. I don't remember what chest it's in. I think it's in the top middle, actually. But anyway, yeah, Wormechs, the biggest problem is that they open with Lightning 8. Basically opening with Nuke. And that's a rough way to start. The fire hydrants are very scared of us. They are no longer really worth trying to fight, apparently. Normally I warp out on this floor. I forgot. Bad tile to... Oh, let's harm 8 here. What do you think's better against a wizard vampire? Harm 8 or fade 8? Or, well, that's all I got. Time 7. 100 damage. Fade 8. 122. I bet you Fade would have won if we got it to it. Ice Shield plus 8. Ooh, Sun Sword plus 4. Bruise Staff. This is good stuff. How come you didn't tell me there'd be good stuff this late game? Okay, so that's my actual defense swords. Sun Sword plus 4 is fine, but not really enough now. Obviously, we don't want Claw 4. So the Pro Cape minus 9 was a big letdown, because that's 1 absorb and like minus 10 evade, so it's not really worth it. Still haven't seen... Wait, wasn't there a shield? Did I not? Yeah, pick it up. Oh, that's close to Opal plus 6, but probably not quite as good. Let's just check, double check. 73, 96. Yeah, very similar, just not quite as good. Never mind. I forgot my Opal shield was actually decent. Well, Ice Shield. You tried. You did your best, but your best wasn't good enough. There is a couple pieces of armor I'm still looking for, but shields are not it. Now that Pro Capes are garbage, as we should have known. Fighter! I'll show you a fighter. Well, or you'll run away. 6 hits, 700 damage. I was expecting a little bit more, but... So these guys are weak to lightning, which we don't have, really. Time is basically non-elemental, though, so you can use that. Oh, I picked the wrong one. Doing the zigzag path. Blasphemous. I didn't do the 2 over 2 up. No, this is very vanilla, but no. Can't risk someone dying at this point. Okay, I'll tell you what. Just for chat and the future, just for the future tubers. If we find another Wormech on the Wormech floor, I will fight it. It's only fair. This is its home. I'm just getting scared. This is gonna be it. Now that I've said I'm gonna fight it, we're in trouble. Nah, Awesome Guy could crush it, I think. We don't need to be too scared. You know, he's not going to be one-shot by lightning. He's actually got the ruse staff now to get his evade up. They're certainly giving me a lot of chances for it to roll again. Hey there, Cryptic. Okay, but we did not get it to roll again. Okay, let's do a normal speed boss fight. Should be fine. It's just carry anyway, nothing to worry about. We've actually already killed Tiamat, so all that's left that's dangerous is, I guess the Kraken is all that's left? 10 hits, almost 1400 damage. Awesome Guy tells Carrie to go home. What are you doing up in the sky? This is our home now. Alright. One more dungeon. I saved it when I got out, right? I must have. Alright, rematch. The rematch of ages. How do we want to handle it this time around? We gotta get wall up for the black mages and then fog to try to survive a hit. Invis helps a bit. Fog is a lot of defense. Wall, we got really good turn order. We got all of our defenses up already. And Awesome Guy is... Oh, did we get a preemptive strike? Well, no wonder. That is like optimal there. Okay. Our Weight Mage doesn't have a ton of amazing... Honestly, not amazing magic. Heal 6 good, but not much else. Because Huzzle has so low HP, I'm gonna throw in one of those. And then a Fog and a Fast. Another Fog. Okay, there's the Lightning 8, but we had Wall up first, so haha, joke's on you, Wormech. Alright, Awesome Guy is now sped up, as well as everyone else. He's getting all buff. We'll do another round of buffing, bit of healing. I think we want to do a couple locks. Massa Grabby. That'd be pretty powerful, yeah. And you know, I'm having a good time here. Let's do this. We're gonna do another round. I don't know, let's do 2 more locks. I don't want this Wormech dodging anything. And there's the fade. We survived. Last time we did not. That's what wiped out the entire party except for Awesome. I'm not done yet. Let the power continue to increase. 1 more round of lock. I think it's minus 40. It's either 20 or 40 avoid taken per cast. Another pan attack, whatever that is. 1 more saber. That's it. Now we switch to tempers. Are you prepared, YouTube and Twitch? He's gonna hit us with another fade soon, but he doesn't know what's coming. This is the true final boss. So much temper. Sword made of fire. We get a couple bonus ones before we swing. We get healed up a little bit. Topped off over 400 HP. Double tempers. Awesome Guy. 14 hits. 2,500 damage approximately. Just get out of here. Wormech. True Wormechs are wearing massive +9s. Not bad. Not bad. Easy? I don't know about easy, but manageable anyway. Lightning 8 and Fade 8 can both one-shot all my black mages. And they have over 400 HP. So I wouldn't say it's easy. Broly? how much? There's no intelligence stat anymore, so I don't know how smart he is. We used to have intelligence stats on our knights, our fighters, and all that, so... Alright, good times. I believe we have now got our revenge on the Wormech. Everyone's getting pretty high levels. Let's just do this. We're good now. Let's wrap this seed up. No one wants to open all the treasure chests in Earth. It's just... no one wants to do that. Besides, everything's going to run away from us anyway, so let's just zip along here. Oh, I should probably highlight. It's very important to know that we are done another orb. Just so people following along can see just how awesome we are. Oh, you know, there is one more thing you can do. I didn't even know. Bam! We've been promoted. Did you guys know you can do that on the tracker? It's pretty cool. I wonder how many other ones have turn-in check marks that I don't normally use. Maybe I'll test them out at the end of the run. Now, there is one chest we have to open. Oh, by the way, hey there, Vampire. Goodbye, Vampire. Seriously? Ogres? What are you doing? We got a song! It's the song that's playing in our hearts. No, we've already beaten you twice, Wormech. Learn your place. Not even a speed bump. No, the vampire is very rarely a speed bump in the randomizer. By the time people want to go to Earth, the vampire is usually one-shotted. Almost every time. Get out of here. This is my home. Alright, Kraken, we're not going to really respect. We'll crack the Kraken. Probably won't work. But we might as well try. My instant death spells just, you know, they never work. I mean, we have an instant death... What? The instant death spell didn't work? We did 1,400 damage or something. Over 1,000 anyway. It didn't kill him. This Kraken has evolved to a level even beyond Super Saiyan. Five hits, 1,600 damage. Get out of here, Kraken. There's a new Saiyan in town. Alright. Orbs, go. Kraken is whacking. You got it. Okay, do I need any heal potions? We don't need any heal potions. What are you talking about? You gotta give him credit for surviving a hit, yeah. I wonder if Chaos will survive. Probably. I think Chaos has a minimum of 3,000 HP with my current settings. Because why not? So, you know. You know, I would do this dungeon at normal speed, but I'd like to be done with less than 3 hours on the clock. So let's see if I can pull that off. None of these guys can really hurt us, right? And a couple extra level ups just makes the mage team a little bit more survivable for any shenanigans we get into. Also, you know, my white mage still doesn't have 400 HP. Just saying. The Quacken? The, what do they call them? There's like a tutorial group for speed running or racing the randomizer, basically. And, they call them ducklings. So. Quacking the Kraken. Play me a song. Your favorite dungeon is the first one? Oh yeah, the music in Topher is great. For me, it's kind of a tie with the Water Shrine. They're both really, really good. Especially the Dawn of Souls remakes. They did a really good job with it, I think. And we'll save our charges. Did I just use my large dagger? I didn't even select the right thing. It's late, guys. It's late. You've been streaming a few hours here. Also, this is some jazzy piano going on in the background here. 1433 Worm go down. And stay down. I'm a little bit disappointed in my Fade 8s. That was less than 200 damage. 123. I guess if it's like a vanilla Fade, the minimum roll is 80. And that's always been pretty discouraging for late game. Yeah, we can use some of these. Someone has... yeah, baby cure. There you go. Huzzle, over 400 HP. Oh, wait. No more screaming. Both of the black mages got poisoned, of course. No ribbons. That's a pretty bad penalty, honestly. Of all the malices for Blursid classes, not being able to equip a ribbon could make your run a lot harder for your, especially your like white mage or your fighter. All right, what do you think? Lich number 2, do we respect it? We do not. 5 hits, 490. 64 from Huzzle. And then, I mean, the Black Mages. Okay, Lich comes out with an Inferno, doing good damage to the Black Mages. I still don't respect it. I hope you mean in the Dawn of Souls version, Cryptic. Because if you got to level 10 before Garland on the original NES version, you spent many, many, many hours too many. You can beat him at level 1. But if you're level 3, you're safe. Level 2 or 3 is pretty easy, but you can definitely beat him at level 1 if you have a fighter with a chainmail, red mage with a chainmail, lightning spell from a thief. Or not a thief. Thieves don't count. Black mages, red mages, fighters, all that. Easy. But I do understand in the Dawn of Souls you get levels really fast, so. And the bosses actually are surprisingly more buff in the Dawn of Souls remake. So, Garland in vanilla only has like 120 HP or something, maybe 150. In the remake, he actually gets quite a lot more. But, you know, Garland's not really meant to be very difficult. You shouldn't really need to grind for Garland. You can always grind as much as you like, but Garland's a pushover. I liked all these red dragons. They've got a lot of HP. I like them a lot less now that I know they have crack. Yeah. I don't have that many life spells, so. Stupid red dragons. Changed my mind. You guys are terrible. Alright, carry. Do we respect carry? Nah. 2 hits, 8 damage from the katana. 3 hits, 322 from the Massa plus 9. Ooh. Lightning 8 comes out. Alright, we should probably respect her a little bit more. That's a shame. Just keep an eye on our overall spell charges here. But we can throw down a wall. Make sure it actually is wall. And I guess a fast probably is the best way here. Uh-oh. No! You fell in a crack, Matt! Everything's rude today. This whole scene has been rude. Dang it. Well, we should be fine now, but the wall did not come out quick enough. 2 hits, 542. She's got to be nearly dead. Wasting all these resources, spell slots. Alert! Alert! Danger! Danger! Okay. This could have gone a lot better. Yeah. Definitely could have gone a lot better. Well. So, you guys, you know, I'm just gonna say, maybe we should take Carrie more seriously next time if we come back. She's a bit more serious today than usual. Don't forget that, we've got some relatively significant boss buffs on for the randomizer. She ain't playing, as the kids say. What games features a rat thief whose robbery of 2 gems nearly destroys the world? I mean, it might have been capitalized. I don't remember if the thing cares about capitalization or not. But Shining Force 2 is probably what I wrote. Oh, sorry, I know what you're doing. It's exclamation point answer space the name. The name of the game, that's all. That's what's going on. And then someone snipes it every time. Can't just let an old dog play. We're gonna go... Nah, we're gonna keep it like this. We're gonna take it seriously, though. Okay, ruse. And... serious time. More... boy, your spells suck, Huzzle. I didn't even heal the... I'm gonna take it serious. I did not take it serious. I didn't even heal up before the fight. Okay, we're gonna put fog on. Blizzard! Come on, let me heal up. Or, let me fog up. Let me wall up. Okay. I'm gonna do one more ruse on my damage dealer. We're gonna do... I can't really use Invis 6 or Life. I need to save those. We've got wall up. We've got one fog up. Let's do another fog and then get fasted. Start switching to offense mode here. Kraken hasn't smacked anyone yet, but I remember Kraken won. 6 hits, 40 damage. And we had, I think, 2 layers of ruse on already. Yeah. Let's do a couple sabers. But I think we're alright. We should have enough fog on now that we're mostly safe. And mostly. We've got fast up. Let's use a temper and one more fog just because the Kraken is using the crack spell. Kraken is serious. Alright, let's see how we do here. I'm just using the cure shirt to heal a little bit because there's not really much else to do. Let's fade. Fade away, fade away. Oh, I could have used some locks, I guess. Just depends on how dodgy Kraken is. 274 for fade's pretty good. Lock lowers evade. 4 hits, 911. And there's the nuclear. More AoE. Okay, well that's what these heals are for. The big heal 6. And yeah, I mean I don't have very many locks. I used too many heal 4s already, dang. I think we'll just do enough damage with what we've got. I gotta save some stuff. I gotta save some fuel for Tia and Chaos. Yeah, just save. 4 hits, 109. Big heal, keep everyone up. Fade for 200. Swing for 1,000. Yeah, no need for any more resources. The Kraken goes down. Let's use some of those heal potions. We're almost there. Final stretch. Likely the hardest swinger is down. Okay. Do you have a bird? Do you have a, is that a bird that came in there, Grotham, or are we talking about something totally different? I don't know what we say about birds that just fly in your window. The enemy, maybe. We're gonna do some rusing. We're gonna do more rusing up top. Then we're gonna go fog and wall again. Good turn order for wall. The enemy TM. Yep. The big bird. Alright, so Tiamat hasn't done anything terrible yet. And any Tia-able things. Save some more ruses for Chaos. Honestly, the white mage doesn't have a lot of use here. Let's throw a fade on it, but, you know, we can do our own fades for free. So I've got fog and wall. Let's go fast and another fog. 154. It's barely worth the slot. A blue booby. I like that one, yeah. A blue blooby, sorry, but yes. Lightning 8 comes through. It's actually good that Tiamat has that. One less spell for Chaos. Save these heal 6s. I guess we just use that cure shirt for a little bit of chip heal. Like chip heal, you know, baby heals. Okay, let's throw a couple locks. And then next turn we begin the offense. We know these bosses have a lot of evade, a lot of absorb. So we need to punch through. Alright, awesome guy. Swing like your life depends on it. Let's see. And throw a temper down. Yeah, 2 tempers. Disney princess. Nice. I certainly wouldn't trust any bird that just flew in my window. Alright, 11 hits. Oh, yeah, never mind. We're fine. 11 hits, 1,841 damage. Let's just hold A. We're fine. Ooh, one health. Yeah, okay. Tiamat did not have very much absorb. Even a black mage with a knife did over 100 damage, so no problem there. I was worried for nothing. Tiamat did not roll the high stats. Now, should we be concerned? Because someone has stats, certainly. It's just not Tiamat. Also, the music stops for the final boss. Not very nice. Not cool. Let's see if I can find some boss music. Just a second here. Sorry, cliffhanger. What's a good Xenogears boss track? I don't know if this is a good one. I just skipped a couple. Alright. The cliffhanger. Just staring here. Staring down Chaos. Everyone's killing themselves. Blue, stop playing with your music. Fight him. Let me check my armor first. Wait, should I move anything around? I don't know. I don't know if we're ready. Actually, this Cure 5 sword would make more work over here, I think. Because Awesome Guy's probably not going to use it. And then we've got a free heal that the White Mage doesn't really use much. Better than Cure 2, surely. It's not Chaos at all! It was this trap! It's a couple Liches and Phantoms. Burn them down! I'm gonna put one wall up at least. Fade! 200, 200, 200, 300, 200, 100. Halted. Not halted. Harmed. 800. Oh! So much damage from the Harm 8! Well, this is gonna make this fight look kind of sad. Harm 8. 270. 400. Well, we took down all the Phantoms. Suddenly, White Mage with Harm 8 is the MVP. Yeah, well, we're good. Fast up Awesome Guy for powered up Lich. Harm these Liches some more. Doesn't even matter. Harm 8 takes them out. Huzzle, the MVP after all. Who needs a Massa when you've got Harm 8 and all the bosses are undead? No one saw it coming. Game over. All that work for the Massa +9 level 50 fighter barely even needed it. So it does turn out that once in a while having Harm 8 is super valuable. And that's that 1 in 10 chance where suddenly you're fighting 4 Phantoms and 2 Liches. And you're like, oh wait, we can do 800 damage to everybody. That's a spell to counter that boss for sure. Max level Harm versus undead only boss. Very fun. Alright. Still, Awesome Guy did a great job killing Wormechs, and that's what we really needed. A dead Wormech. And what else do we have? Huzzlefudge took down the final boss, no problem there. The Black Mages, you know, kind of up and down. Spells were kind of weird this seed, not always the best. But they came through. They came together by the end. We did get the song. I forgot to mark it off. Just to see if there's any check marks here. Let's see. Just clicking more stuff. You know, I never knew that you could click that again. Does it, like, keep track of how many... Oh, yeah, it keeps track of how many ribbons you've got. I should do that. That'd be useful. How many ribbons do you have, Blue? Just look over there. Nobody ever asked that question. Alright, those seems to be the only ones that are interactable beyond a click. Still, cool little tracker, nothing crazy. You know, it's nice. Gets the job done. Alright, future tubers. That seed, take it or leave it. Not my favorite. Massa +9, awesome. That was the highlight. Other than that, I kind of didn't like the seed all that much. But hey, you can't win all seeds. Or, well, we mean you won. We win them all. But you can't enjoy every seed. So we'll call that one here. Thanks for watching, future tubers. I hope you have enjoyed. And I will see you next time.